Welcome to Tech20 Tuesday, everyone. My name is Mark Michaud, and I'm here to present Lync. Lync is a communicating software that all teacher laptops have installed. So where do we find Lync? Lync is located in your system tray where this little arrow is here. And when you click on the arrow, you get a series of icons, and Lync is the green one with the two arrows going which way. I'm going to right click here and open Lync. So now that I have Lync open, I guess my first thing would be on how to find a contact. So you have this search field right here, and I will pick a random name. When searching for contact names, it's best to always search for last name then first name. You'll narrow your search much better this way. So I found a Rock here. If I wanted to add a Rock to my contact list, I would just click on this plus sign here, and you would decide which group, if you have groups, to put him in. Once Rock is in your contact group, you can easily then go back to your group of friends, and he will be in the list. To start a conversation, you basically go to your contact list here, or if you don't have them, you search for them, and once you've found that person, you double click on their name. When you double click on their name, it opens up a new window. So when you have this window open, you have two parts. The part above here is where the conversation takes place, and the part below is where you actually type what you want to tell that person. So if I could tell Rock hello. So my hello records at the top here. It says what time I sent the message, and it also records the message I sent him. Now he's received a message, and you'll see waiting for a response. When a Rock responds, you'll get this message in return. So Rock, basically at 10:14, has also replied. So this conversation goes back and forth here this way. So pretty simple, easy method of communicating with any other teacher in your district, or even for that fact in the province. Now I'd like to show you a few of the features that are built into Lync. And the first one is Call. If you look at the toolbar here at the top, you'll see the tab here that's called Call. Basically, this is to make a voice call. So instead of having to text, you can actually talk like if you were on the phone. Every teacher laptop has a built-in microphone. So this feature is very easy to use. All you need to do is click on Call, and it initiates the call. And you need to wait for Rock to accept it on his end. And basically now it says connected to Rock Couturier, and you guys you would, in my case, I'd be ready to talk with Rock right away. I'm going to hang up, and I'm going to ask Rock to start a call on my end, so you can see what that looks like. So basically you get this yellow tab here above, and you can accept the call or you can decline the call. I'm going to accept it. And then it says we're connected, and you can start chatting immediately. The other feature I'd like to share, and it's probably one of the most powerful ones that Lync has, is the Share Desktop feature. Right here under Share. What that allows users to do is to show the other person at the other end their desktop. And you can do this both ways. So I know as a tech mentor, I use this quite a bit. When teachers email me saying they're having issues or they need help with a certain piece of software, I can easily connect with them through Lync. They can share their desktop with me, and I can quickly show them around with whatever software they're having issues with. So in my case, if I want to share my desktop to Rock and I want to show him something, I would click on Share Desktop. And you see up above here it says Connecting. I have to wait for Rock to accept. So Rock has accepted my sharing my desktop, and it says currently sharing here. Now the give control feature, I could tell Rock, I'm giving him control of my computer. So now Rock on his end, right now I'm not touching my mouse. Rock is on his end, and he's the one playing with the windows on my computer. So it's a very, very powerful feature. The other way, if I want to take control of Rook's computer, because he has questions and I want to see his desktop, he would share his desktop my way. So it basically says right now, Roch Couturier is adding sharing, and I need to accept it. So we're going to see here in a few seconds Roch's desktop. And there it is. So this is Roch's desktop. So if I'm explaining something to Roch and I find it it would be easier if I just took control, I'm just going to request control. So I'm asking Roch on his end to give me control. So now I have control of Roch's computer and I can move stuff around. Very, very, very neat feature. Also, during your a sharing session, you can also start a call. So if I went over here and I want to talk to Roch instead of type, I would just hit call, wait for Roch to accept that call, and now I can see his desktop and I can talk to him. Very, very powerful feature that is very useful and can be used in a lot of different ways. All right, let's move on to a few other features that I want to show you. We've taken a look at call and how to share your desktop. I want to show you how to start a conversation. Like in this case, I've already started one with Roch, but I also want to add someone else to the conversation. So I'm going to click on this little icon here, and I'm going to go show invite by name. I want to add someone to this conversation. So I want to add one of my friends. Oh, I can't find him, so I'm going to search by last name. There's Waylon. See if Waylon, we're actually waiting for other participants. There we go. So that's how you would have a conversation with more than one person. If I want to add someone else here, I would just go again, show participant list, invite by name or phone number, and I can add as many people as I want to this and have a conversation going with several people all at once. Thank you, Waylon, but I'm going to close this window now. Moving on, so we've looked at call, sharing the desktop, how to add participants to a conversation. Now I also want to show you how to share files. You can quickly share Word documents, pictures, any file that you have on your computer with the little icon here that when you hover over, you see send a file. So I'm going to go pick any file that I have on my computer here. I'm going to click open. And basically I'm now waiting for Roch to accept that. Transfer of school twitter.txt is complete. So you can quickly share files this way, whether instead of doing it through email. Sometimes this can be a little faster. Very convenient. Moving on. The main window of Lync here, it shows your name, which district you work for, and also your status. I want to take a look. I want to show you your status. You have available, busy, do not disturb, and you have these yellow ones, which is be right back, off work, appear away. The one I want to get your attention to is the do not disturb one. When you change your status to do not disturb, no one can send you a message. You will not be able to receive messages from anyone. So if you're doing a presentation or you're in the classroom and you're teaching and you don't want to be disturbed while you're teaching, you would set your status to do not disturb. This way you're sure to not have any distractions while you're teaching. Busy, you can still receive messages, but you're telling your other contacts that there's a possibility that you won't be able to reply because you're doing something else. And these other ones speak for themselves. Also, you can set where you are. So if you're a teacher that works in several schools, or if you're a mentor, you can change which school you're at that day. And so your contacts, if I look at my friends here, when they have something written here, it shows below. Looks like Carmel here is anxious for the snow. He must have a skidoo. Or maybe he just likes shoveling and likes the exercise. Who knows? I want to bring your attention to this bar here. This bar here, when you click on this little symbol here, all that means it's showing your contacts below. And I want to bring your attention to the one on the right. These are your archives. Any conversation, these are the active ones with the boxes here. And the reason I have active ones, when you go to the link symbol down below here and you hover your mouse over it, it shows you active windows. So I basically have 3 going here. So that's why these little green boxes are here. But below here are all conversations that I've had in the past, and I can go back and see what was said. So this is a past conversation. Very neat feature. If you want to go back and if you're looking for a link that a teacher might have sent you or a conversation you might have had, you can always go back to your archives. And you always, if you want to go back to your contacts, you click on this little symbol here. Well, that's Lync in a nutshell. I think we covered most of the basic features. Hopefully we see you all again next week for Tech 20 Tuesday. Thank you.